The objective for this presentation is to transform a statement into an equivalent if and then statement. The topic is writing if and then statements. If and then statement is a conditional statement in where it is composed of two clauses, the if clause and the then clause. The statement after the if clause is the hypothesis, while the statement after the word then is the conclusion. To write an if and then statement, you just have to determine which is the hypothesis and which is the conclusion. Then, apply it to the pattern if P then Q. For examples, 1. A triangle is a polygon. In this statement, the hypothesis is a triangle, and the conclusion is a polygon. Now, using the pattern if P then Q, it is written as, hindi pwedeng if a triangle then a polygon. Hindi pwede kasi wala siyang thought. Hindi buo yung thought niya. Okay? Hindi buo yung thought. The proper way of writing it is, if a shape is a triangle, then it is a polygon. Number 2. An even number is divisible by 2. The hypothesis is an even number. And the conclusion is divisible by 2. Therefore, the if and then form of it is, if a number is an even number, then it is divisible by 2. Number 3. Two congruent angles have the same measure. The hypothesis is two congruent angles. And the conclusion is have the same measure. Therefore, the if and then form is, if two angles are congruent, so napansin ninyo, binaligtad yung two congruent angles, naging two angles are congruent. So, i-form mo siya na magandang pakinggan. Okay? So, if two angles are congruent, then they have the same measure. Number 4. Three non-collinear points determine a plane. The hypothesis is three non-collinear points. The conclusion is determine a plane. Then, writing it to if and then form, it will become, if 3 points are non-collinear, then they determine a plane. Number 5. Perpendicular lines intersect. The hypothesis is perpendicular lines. The conclusion is intersect. Writing it to if and then form, it will become, if two lines are perpendicular, then they intersect. This is how to write a conditional statement in the form if and then. Laging tatandaan, pwede mong i-rephrase ito basta magandang pakinggan at tama ang pagkakasulat. Buo ang thought.